Hello there, Z-Trooper reporting for duty, and this is part 8 of What If Deku Was the Son of All for One. We last left off from where Deku and Todoroki were on their way to their Endeavor's agency, and Ida was on his way to Kamino to get revenge for his brother. And we start off here. From the train station to Endeavor's agency, Shoto and Deku hardly talked on the trip, except for when they're on halfway there. There, Shoto out of nowhere said, "Why did you pick my father's agency?" Deku looked at Todoroki and had a surprised look on his face, since Todoroki didn't talk for the whole trip, and was quiet, and decided to talk now. So, Deku said, "Because to see if I can learn something. I know quite a few things already, but you never know. And since we're talking to each other now, let me ask you something. Why did you pick your father's agency, since you hate your fire and your father?" Todoroki was surprised that he backfired the question, but he answered. He said, "Because of you. You showed me that the fire is mine and not his, and I need to control it more if I want to use it. I'm proud of you, Todoroki. You know that." And he said that, and Deku said that with a smile on his face. From the train to the agency, they started to talk more and about each other's past, and if they wanted to hang out more sometimes. They started to know each other a bit more, and slowly became friends. While Deku made a new friend, Todoroki made his first. When they got to Endeavor's agency, Endeavor was showing the two around, and said that his agency doesn't accept slackers, and told them to get ready since they're going on a trip to a nearby city. Deku and Todoroki were wondering what city they were going to. Then the two of them remembered that Stain was last spotted at Kamino, and that city was close to where they were at. But Deku wasn't sure that Endeavor was stupid enough to get a hero killer. Then Todoroki knew that his father was once glory to become number one. So he knew already that his father was going to get him. When they got there, they were just wandering around the city to see if there was any signs of the hero killer's last whereabouts. Then a big explosion came a few blocks away from a strange creature, and when they got closer, Deku realized right away that the creature looked like a Nomu. The same, and it was similar to the one that he killed some time ago. After a while, we are going to the point where Stain was about to kill Ida, and Deku used a large bolt of lightning to push the hero killer away from his friend. The fight was shorter than the original story, since Deku was in control of his power mixed with lightning, and he was a lot faster and stronger and more concentrated. Not only that, the strength of his lightning and his one for all, those mixed together makes him a lot stronger than the original story. Since he used a lot of his power, the Stain was already knocked out from the lightning, and Deku was able to save Ida and the other hero by himself, since Todoroki didn't go with Deku to find Stain and Ida. Since Deku asked Todoroki to stay with his dad and help him if there were any people that were hurt and to learn something from his dad, like he said he would. Todoroki was upset, but he knew that Deku might be right. Now we are back to where Ida was trying to recover from the stab wounds from Stain and the other hero native. But as he was about to gain conscious, I forget, and he was wondering what was going on, and saw that the hero killer was tied up from a kid with green hair and healing other, and he saw another kid healing himself with blue hair. When Nada fully gained conscience and asked the green-haired boy what happened, and if he was the one that defeated the hero killer. Since the blue-haired one was starting to move and was hurt badly, he wasn't sure who defeated the hero killer, but he thought it was Deku, and he was right. Ito was upset at himself for trying to get revenge, and kept on thinking about what Stain said about him not being worthy of the hero title, or of his brother's title, because he lost focus and thought of himself. But before Stain fully lost conscience, he looked at Deku with tired eyes and said that he will be the next number one. When Endeavor and the other heroes came along, the Nomu with wings came and grabbed Deku like in the original story. But instead of Stain saving Deku, he used his lightning to save himself, and he started to lose control of his lightning, and started to shock the Nomu's brain, and then killed him. And Deku started to freak out more since he thought to himself that he was going to killed another Nomu. And the rest of the heroes went to go see if Deku was alright when they saw him land on the ground. They saw the Nomu on the street with lightning going around his body, fried his brain, like the same one at the USJ. When Endeavor saw the way the creature was killed, and he remembered seeing pictures of the previous Nomu, and put it together that Deku was there for the last two times the Nomu was killed. And Endeavor got closer to Deku and said, "So, it was you." Deku looked down softly and said, "Yeah," since he knew what he was talking about. When interships were over, everybody got the news about the attack at Kamino, and everybody knew and nobody knew about Deku killing the creature, since Endeavor covered up for him. Since he saw why All Might was covering up for the kid, and did the exact same thing. He didn't know why he did it, but he knew he had to. Deku was back to having trouble doing a lot of things, since he was back where he started. But in 2 days, he snapped out of it, since he saw that Endeavor gave him a chance. After a while, some more news from Aizawa, and he talks about going to camp. Everyone gets all excited, and they all tell each other to do their best, so they can all hang out at camp. When class is over, Hagakure has the exact same idea and says that they all should go to the mall and get some stuff, but mostly because they never get to hang out as a class besides being in school. Everyone agrees to the idea, and everyone decides to go tomorrow when they have their day off. When everyone shows up, they decide where to meet up and at what time. And instead of Deku just standing there, not knowing what to do, he leaves right away, since he wants to get a special a special gift for someone. and it's someone he has had feelings for a while. And what he didn't realize, that another person is doing the exact same thing for him. But he wasn't. But the gift he was. But the person that he was getting the gift for wasn't that person. I don't know, it's hard to explain it. Sorry. But what I'm trying to say is he's getting a gift for someone, and another person is getting a gift for him. But the gift he's getting for is not for that person. After a while, when he got all of his supplies, he decided to sit down since he was tired from shopping for a few things he might need for camp, home, and that special girl. Till Shigaraki showed up and everything was the same except for Deku wasn't nervous or scared. He was threatening Shigaraki with lightning. He doesn't do that. He doesn't threaten people or even villains. He's a kind-hearted dude. But he thought him saying that might make Shigaraki stand back and make him think about what he's doing. Until Uraraka showed up, she was scared, but in confidence, Deku said, "It's alright. We're just having a little chat about a few things." And he smiled when he was finished. Whenever he finished saying his sentence. Shigaraki said that he should go, and it was time for him to leave. When he left, Uraraka ran to Deku and was wondering if he was okay. He said yeah, with a smile. Just taking care of something. She was upset that he was joking around about it, but glad that he was okay. She was still panicking about the whole thing, but he just told her to calm down and to go get the police and the others. She was wondering what he was going to do, and Deku looked at her and said, "I'm getting someone." Then he ran off before she figured out that he was talking about Shigaraki. When he ran outside where Shigaraki was walking away, he tried looking for him as fast as he could. Then he found him speed walking across the street into a dark alley. And whenever he entered the alley, he saw that something was wrong. Since he didn't see Shigaraki there, and it was getting darker. And then the alley started getting darker with purple smoke. Whenever he was about to turn around, he was knocked on the head, and before he was knocked out, he heard someone say, "Wrong move, kid." Well, that's all I got for now, and it's been a while since I was doing this. I lost track of what I was doing, and when I was talking about Deku getting a gift for that one girl, that's for you to decide on who he should be dating or who he likes. And like I said, that's all I got for now, and thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and Z Trooper dismissed.